Ayahaya, all indigenous people, to all the tribes. The Great Spirit has something for you to say, have something for me to share with you today. This is for the tribes because you're the only one who will understand what's being shared. The recent news that's taken place is all part of prophecy. And I'm just using this because most of you are familiar with Christianity. It also has prophecy. That's not our religion, though. But you can relate to it, so I use Christianity. It says that the whole world will be deceived until he that's perfect that would come remove all deception. Why do you think the Pope just came out and said that the Christ was black? Because he's a deceiver. There's different Christs at different times for different purposes. Matter of fact, Christ is in you that crystallizes you into one. It has to do with your Kundalini energy. But the reason why the Pope said that Christ was black was to deceive you from the white Christ in this day and time that's going to trump all the other because he took the veil, he removed the veil off the eyes. That's the trump card. And you've been so deceived. I'm talking to my so called lost people now Negro, black, colored, Indian. And it says that you be so deceived that when he that's perfect would come, you wouldn't know him. You ridicule him. So all you Trump haters out there, little did you know who he really is. And all you have to do is look at the history. Your party is not Democrat. Matter of fact, the Democrats is the Ku Klux Klan party under the Christian Knights. It's so ludicrous. Amazing how you've been deceived. Now you can't see my camera because once I found out that the camera is always on and the little light that takes your picture every 5 seconds, see, I don't want to be snooped on like that. Anytime you're using your phone, your picture is being captured. Why? Who wants to look at you that much? There's got to be something evil about that. So that's why I stopped. That's why I taped up my camera. Not my taking pictures camera, but the camera that was on taking pictures without my knowledge. But let's get back to these Republicans. There's a picture going around of these senators, all black senators. All of them are Republicans. And when you say the pledge was All pledge allegiance to the flags. Because there's many nations here of the United States of America, and to the republics which it stand. Each state is a republic, like a nation. And the federal government was made for you to think there's only one nation. And it's not even a nation, it's just a 10 square mile area where the district of criminals live. District of criminals. Yeah, I said it. DC. All everyone there is deceiving the government, is a treason to the government. That's where they live. They've been treasonous against your organic rights under your state constitution. Because the federal constitution cannot trump a state constitution. The state was here first. All that, well, I'm covering so many topics, maybe I need to slow down and just focus on the republic. You know the story of Donald Duck? Go back and look at them cartoons. He was always the hero, always the smarter one. Never could be tricked. Then go to Howard the Duck. There's a message in all those cartoons. That's like prophecy being written. And the person with the most will comes and fulfill those prophecies. He may not even be aware of it. Most time it's not. Because just like you have something you want to do in your life, you may not know why, but you have a burning will to do it. Then you're going to be given the purpose. You're going to be given everything you need to make it righteous, to make it realized. As long as it's righteous. If it's evil, it's not going nowhere. So Trump is a chosen one. He is the chosen one, whether you like him or not. Not only that, the Pope abandoned his position as Vicar of Christ. Why did he abandon that position as Vicar of Christ? He couldn't leave office, because if he left office, throat would be cut. Because he knew that the Christ was on the scene. You can't be a vicar of Christ when Christ is here. And it said he would come and his own receive him not. Because they're under the deception of the whole world. The whole world be deceived when he come. That even his own, the people who in churches hollering Jesus, they don't even recognize him when he come. That's how big the deception is. They're in a party fighting against their own interests, Democratic Party. They don't recognize the Savior when he comes because of their being deceived. But that's all I got for right now. That's enough for you to go and research and study and make me a liar. Make this information a lie. Prove it. And there's $1 million waiting for you. I didn't stutter. I said $1 million in currency. waiting for you. Do your own research. Don't believe anything anybody says. Hiya, hiya to all the tribes.